Good afternoon, students. Today we discuss about 12th accountancy afternoon video. So in this afternoon video, we continue the same chapter, that is accounts from incomplete records, illustration 19 5 mark sum. So we can just go through one more example sum in order to more understanding the 5 mark sums. So in this example 19, they are asking to prepare trading and profit loss account and also the balance sheet. The information are given, two date information are given, that is opening balances, closing balances are given, plant and machinery, stock, debtor, sundry debtors, cash at bank. So in this problem there is no bills receivable and bills payable information. So no need to prepare bills receivable account and bills payable account. Only we should prepare total debtors account and total creditors account if need. And in this problem additional information is also given: advertising, carriage, cash paid to creditors, drawings, and some more information are also given, that is total sales during the year 85,000, purchase return during the year 1,000, and sales returns were 1,000, and also depreciate plant and machinery by 5%, provide rupees 500 for 300 for doubtful debts, and they are asking to prepare trading profit loss account and balance sheet as on the date. So in this problem there is no opening capital, so you must prepare statement of affairs, and in order to prepare the statement of affairs using these opening balances, you can prepare the statement of affairs. So in statement of affairs as on 1/4/2018, plant and machinery asset side 20,000, stock asset side 9,000, debtor asset side the amount is 2,000, creditors liability side amount is 5,000, and then cash at bank 4,000 asset side. So liability side only one amount, the remaining four amount are to be in a asset side. So using the opening balances you can prepare statement of affairs to find out the opening capital, and you can prepare total creditors account and total debtors account in order to know the credit purchase and credit sales. So in this problem advertising is given, it can be taken to profit loss account debit side, carriage inward trading account debit side, cash paid to creditors total creditors account debit side to cash, drawing it can be taken to balance sheet, from the capital it should be subtracted in liability side, and then total sales during the year 85,000, it can be assumed as credit sales, you can be assumed as a credit sales. So no need to prepare a total debtors account because of sales is available in the sum itself. Purchase returns during the year, it can be taken to total creditors account debit side 2,000. Sales returns, it can be subtracted from the sales in the trading account. Depreciate plant and machinery by 5%. So in plant and machinery you can find out the 5% depreciation. This depreciation will be entered in profit loss account debit side, and also subtract the depreciation amount from the plant and machinery in the asset side of a balance sheet. And 300 for doubtful debts, it can be separated from debtors in the asset side, and also this amount will be entered in profit loss account debit side. So now let us see the solution. First you should prepare statement of affairs, because of in the given illustration there is no opening capital. So for finding out the opening capital you must prepare a statement of affairs. So in statement of affairs you should work out it by using both the side of your accounts note. Debit side will be assumed as liability, credit side will be assumed as assets. So from the opening balance of the information given in the sum, that is plant and machinery, stock, debtor, cash, all these 4 items will be in asset side. The amount is also given in the example sum. Creditors amount only will be shown in the liability side, 5,000. And you should balance the state of affairs. First you should add the asset. The total of the asset is 35,000. And from the 35,000 you can subtract 5,000 creditors value. So the balance amount 30,000 will be assumed as capital. That capital is called as a opening capital. So because of we are preparing statement of affairs for a opening. And then total creditors account. Now to find out the purchase, because of in the given example sum there is no purchase. So in order to find out the purchase value, you should prepare total creditors account. So it can be prepared as per the specimen you already discussed in this chapter. So use both the sides. As per the specimen, first you should write the opening balance of creditors. By balance brought down 5,000 in credit side. To cash paid, it is also given in the additional information. Cash paid to creditors 64,000. To purchase returns, it is also given in the additional information 2,000. To balance carry down, it is also given in the to date information, Sunday creditors closing 4,000. While balancing this amount, in debit side the highest amount is arise, that is 70,000. Write the same amount in the credit side also. From 70,000 you subtract 5,000, that is opening Sunday creditors amount. The balance is 65,000. That 65,000 is assumed as purchase, that is credit purchase is assumed as total purchase, because of in the given example sum there is no cash purchase. And then come to the trading and profit loss account. Trading and profit loss account for the year ended 31st March 2019. First it commences with the opening stock. It is given in the sum itself 9,000. Two purchases, only credit purchase is available. Write the credit purchase 65,000 and less purchase returns. It is also given in the sum 2,000. The net amount is 63,000. By sales, it is given in the sum itself 85,000. Less sales returns, it is also given in the sum 1,000. Net amount is 84,000. By closing stock is also given in the sum 16,000. So after writing all these 4 major information, one expense is also given in the additional information, carriage inward. Take that amount and write the amount in the debit side, 8,000 to carriage inward. After writing all the necessary information, balance the trading account. Credit side is the highest total, that is 1 lakh. Write the same total in the debit side also and subtract it debit total, that is mostly 80,000. So 1 lakh minus 80,000, 20,000 will arise. It is the gross profit. So to gross profit, carry down 20,000. That can be brought down to the next side, credit side, by gross profit, brought forward, that is brought down 20,000. In the given sum, advertisement expense, depreciation machinery, provision for doubtful debts, 3 information are given. Write that amount in the debit side and balance the profit loss account also. In credit side 20,000, in debit side only 6,000. So subtract 6,000 from 20,000, the balance is 14,000. It is net profit, transfer to capital account. So while balancing the ledger, first you should add both the sides separately, find the highest total, write the highest total both the side and subtract the least total from the highest total. The balance will arise. And then next you should prepare balance sheet. So balance sheet point of view, we should take the closing information from the sum. So all the closing information you should take from the given information in example 19. Cash at bank 6,000, stock, closing stock 16, debtor closing 5,300, less doubtful debts 300. So the net amount is 5,000. Plant and machinery 20,000, less depreciation 1,000. So 19,000 is there. And then in the liability side, capital, it can be already find out by way of a statement of affairs. So from 30,000, first add net profit and then less drawings. Net amount will be written in the outer column, 42,000. Sundry creditors, 4,000. So after writing all the closing balances given in the sum, now you can tally the balance sheet. First add the debit total, that is 46,000. Credit side also the same total will come, 46,000. So by this way you can prepare the 5 mark sums. So go through the sums clearly and you can understand the information given, and you can decide what are the account you have to prepare, then you can solve the problem. Okay, so you can work out this example 19, and also you can work out those who are having textbook, means in the exercise sum number 19 I already sent PDF to you for the textbook of accountancy. So in first chapter in exercise, the same method sum number 19 are given. You can work out that sum also, example 19 and sum number 19. Thank you.